We're in rural Cheshire today on a little bit of an adventure here with 3 generations of the Farmsim Guy. We've got Farmsim Guy Senior driving, we've got Junior in the back, and we are off to see one of the biggest farms in Cheshire. So come along and join us. Hey folks, well here we are in the main machine shed here. Let's have a little bit of a look around some of their kit. So there's some nice, I'm trying to hide it in the background there, but you can't avoid it. We'll have a look at the quad track in a little minute, but let's have a little look around because some very nice and very new kit here. This is quite a big farm down here, so they've got some nice kit going. So let's just spin around here. We've got a rather nice 7 Series, looking really nice, 7R. It always amazes me actually how big a 7R is. When you think about it in game, when you've got 8Rs and 9RXs and 9RTs, etc., you think a 7R is a pretty small tractor, but it's massive. It really is. You can stand next to it. I mean, look at that. Cab up there. Wheels. I'm 6 foot. Wheels the same height as me. That's attached to a nice class mower at the back here. You can see. Nice wide mower there, the 1100. That's looking really nice. Then we come around here, they've got a big K brand baler, the SB1290. Again, look at the size of that thing. You can see the back there where the bales come out. Now coming around here, there's actually the front of the mower. There's the second part, the front disco part of the mower. As you can see there, that'll attach onto the front of the 7R. There was a front hitch on the 7R there. They've also got a direct disc here. There we go. Look at that. Sitting on its trailer. I'm sure a few of you have used that in game up until now. And that is attached to this over here. Brand new this year. A new 880 Jaguar forage harvester. They've got a grass pickup header in front of it here. Very clean, very shiny. So let's have a look at this. There you go. Looking very nice. Love to see this stuff. Now this will be running in the next couple of weeks. So weather today is pretty horrible down here. So nothing much running, but they have already said, why don't you come back down in the next few weeks and check these out in the field. Certainly the forage harvester and the quad track, which we'll have a look at in a minute, will be running in the field. So we're going to come down, maybe bring the drone down and get some nice footage. But that is the forage harvester, very nice. And the pickup header there, you can see that. Now behind it as well, they've got a maize header. There we go, foldable maize header there. Again, very clean. They do look after their kit, which is really nice to see. And then tucked away in the corner here is a 780 Lexian. Look at that. How good is that? Tracks on the front as well. First time I've seen tracks on a class. Or tend to have wheels, but that is a big, big combine. And we've got a windrow next to it. A couple of tedders, a lot of grass work done in this area because they have a lot of cows. So a couple of matching tedders there. John Deere mower here as well, as you can see. But that's enough of that. Let's go and have a look at this quad track. So here you go. You do not see many of these in this part of the world, but they are running a 620 horsepower quad track. This is just 2 months old, and amazing. I saw one of these at the Highland Show. I think I did my vlog on it last year, but I don't even think it was a 620 there. I think it was just a 420. So really, really nice to see this. Nice wide tracks on it there. It's relatively clean. It's got a weight box on the front there, or a toolbox on the front, and really, really impressive. I mean, size-wise, you can't get over how big it is. It's ridiculous. So let's have a jump in the cab and see what it looks like inside. Right, here we are inside the cab. As you can see, nicely laid out. The space, the view from the windows down here is crazy. That's me. That's almost kind of, let me see, that's kind of my position here, and the panoramic view, what you can see around the cab is unbelievable. You can see they've got a mount here for a Vaderstad drill. They say they use a an 8-meter wide Vaderstad with a cultivator on it as well. You've got your screen here, all your controls down here, which are very cool. Throttle, all the hydraulics here, lights. So it feels like a posh car, I have to say. Really nicely done. Another little readout there, radio, etc. up at the top there. Pretty dark in here at the moment. I wish I had a light with me, but hopefully you get the feel for it. But really, really nice. And if I turn around here, looking out over the back, you can see the hydraulics in the back of the tractor. But it is a massive, massive tractor. Absolutely huge. Loving it. Very, very cool. Not content with one big baler, we have got a New Holland one here too. Again, you can see the chute at the back there, but another big baler. They've got some serious kit here. So here we're just about to head off, but look at the size of this windrower that they are servicing in the yard at the moment. Massive. It's only being pulled by a 6R, so it doesn't need that much horsepower, but look at the size of that. Honestly, you don't get it in game just how colossal this machinery is. It's crazy. As you can see, they've got their own pumps and hoses thing going on. Lots of slurry spreading equipment, and over there, lots of irrigation equipment. They used to do a lot of potatoes here. I'm not sure if that's anything to do with that, but big irrigation units that will tow across the fields. So yeah, it's interesting to see some of these kits. Look, pumps in the middle to extend the length of the pipe that you can use in the fields, getting that slurry out there. So yeah, it's just really interesting to see some of this stuff. It's great. And they also said I had to come into this shed and check this out because the quad track you saw in the other shed is the replacement for this one. That's the old one. They've had this since 2004. It's only a 400 horsepower 450 rather than a 620, but this has got over 12,000 hours on it, and it's been a real workhorse for them. Worth nothing now, they've said. They've just repaired the hydraulic pump for the hinge in the middle because it was so hard to steer in the field, which cost them a little bit of money, but it's better for them as a workhorse now rather than getting rid of it, because like I said, it's worth no money at all to anybody else, but for the tractor, for the farm here, it's perfect.